Hello from a beautiful summer's evening here in England. It really is lovely. It hasn't been this nice for a while. Sorry, the dog's just seen something fly off, so hopefully she's not going to drag me into the nettles. This update is a little bit late, and the reason for that is I'm re-recording it. And the reason for that is really good news. So the update I recorded a few days ago was unfortunately that there was still no progress on the editing of Wanderer Book 5. But my editor, she's not exactly better, but she's managed to get started on the editing. And what she's done is quickly skimmed Book 4 to get back up to speed, and then jumped into Book 5 rather than going through 2, 3 and 4 for the re-edits. So fingers crossed nothing's going to slow it down now. Obviously it's not guaranteed, so I'm not going to try and set any dates on it, but it definitely is good progress. Once the editing's done, it comes back to me, I'll then be able to put some proper timelines in place for getting Wanderer Book 5 out. So thank you everyone for the patience. I know it's been frustrating, but it is now on its way. What else has been happening? Dark Soul Book 3 is complete, other than the final edit, which I will do after putting it down for a month or two, and that is a good sized book, 86,000 words, and I did it in exactly 3 months from first design to actually completing all the editing. And of course that wasn't the book I thought I was going to be writing, so I have started on that now. Dark Soul 4 is the start of the book I thought I was going to be writing. Looking at the plot and how I've expanded it out a bit with stuff that's fed in from the previous book. Oh, blimey, I did that again yesterday. This is the problem with being tall. You get decapitated by things. Right, I'll keep recording. Try and pretend I've got some dignity left. Oh, I'm going to brazen it through, but I may well have to re-record this one. See, this is the dangers of walking through the English countryside on nice days. The sun's in your eyes, the hat's over, and that's exactly the same branch I walked into a few days ago as well, so I should have learnt by now. I didn't even have the excuse of recording that time. So yeah, Dark Soul 4 is underway. I'm actually thinking that the outline I've got may make sense to be 2 books, Dark Soul 4 and 5. There's certainly a natural break point in the middle, and I think they're going to be long enough that makes sense. So that's really good progress. I've also finished the sci-fi story that I have been dictating. I've finished the dictation on that. That is it's actually been retitled now. It's now going to be known as Hellfire Book 1. The series will be Hellfire. I don't quite know what the title of this book will be yet. So it's like everything's finishing at the same time. That is only partly transcribed, so there's quite a lot of work still to do there, and the editing work on dictated stuff is I have to do more. Partly it's a different skill set that I'm still learning in terms of dictating. Partly the dictation software is really good, but it does have a habit of switching everything to the present tense instead of the past tense, which we've noticed is a bit of an issue, but it's still going really well. There will be more books in that series. I don't think I'll be publishing that one until there's at least another book or two to follow it up. But at the moment I'm still kind of letting things simmer. I have Dark Soul 4, which I'm still fleshing out, and I have another secret project which I can't say any more other than that I am working on now. And there will be more news eventually, but not for some time yet. But that I am also working on fleshing out the details for, and having a great time there. So that is everything that has been finished recently and is going on. In terms of Dark Soul 4, it really is at the start point. I've done about 2 sessions of writing, and it's about 1,400 words. But it's nice to be able to jump straight back into that story. And other news, I'll keep this one brief today. So the only other news is that there is a surprise coming the way of all my subscribers, hopefully in the next week or so. So watch your inboxes. If you aren't on the subscription list, just go over and sign up for the free book library, and that'll get you onto the newsletter updates, get you access to the 4 free stories, the 4 free novels, 6 free short stories. That's all available now in a single download file as well, so it's much easier to use. Cool, I'm out of breath. I'll claim it was that bash on the head. So that's it. Hopefully by the time we have the next update, we'll be able to report a lot of good progress with Wanderer 5 editing. It's a long book, so it's going to take quite a while to edit, I think. But it's good to know the progress is getting underway again. So that's it from, as you can see, a beautiful evening. Much nicer than the last update I did, so it's just as well I've re-recorded. And I will see you next time. Bye.